5 things you do unconsciously that make people instantly dislike you. You might be doing things every day that quietly push people away without even realizing it. And these aren't obvious things like being rude to the waiters. They're unconscious things that we all do from time to time. So let's break down 5 of them. Number 1 is stopping other people's stories. So what that means is that someone says something and then you immediately respond with your own better version of it. Like for instance, oh, I went to Paris and oh my God, I went to Paris as well and we stayed in this la la la. The reason why it backfires is because it makes people feel unseen and unheard and like you're not giving them any credit or value. And I know that you might be doing this as a way to relate to the other person. Someone says something they've done or they're going to do and you're like, oh, that happened to me as well. But what you need to do in these situations is let them finish the story, first of all. Ask some follow-up questions like, oh my God, how was Paris? Like, oh, that's amazing. Or, answer to what they said so you make them feel heard. And then if you want, you can share your story. Like, by the way, I went as well and it's amazing. I love it. But show excitement towards them. Show them that you heard them. You're not just trying to one-up them and basically make the conversation about you. Studies on conversational narcissism show that switching the focus back to yourself all the time erodes social bonds. Instead, lead with support responses, which is asking follow-up questions about their stories instead of redirecting. Number 2 is unsolicited advice. And I know we all love to do this because we know better or we've been through that or, we love giving advice. We love feeling needed and value, but it can come across as condescending and as if I know better than you what you should do with your own life. So if someone didn't ask you for advice, don't give it. So something you can do in the future is ask like, do you want me to just listen to you or do you want me to share my advice? Number 3 is revealing someone's past opinion or something they did against them. So this sounds something like, oh, wait, I thought you were vegan. I can't believe you're eating that. Or like, oh, I thought you said you were gonna do X. Why didn't you do it? Or like, basically putting them on the spot. This just makes people feel judged, exposed, and it threatens, their sort of social identity. Number 4 is making their efforts sound easy. Something like, oh, it's not that hard, anyone could do it. Anyone could do your job. This just minimizes their efforts and their competence and their sense of achievement. And it can also impact their self-esteem. So don't be surprised if they start distancing themselves from you. Instead, recognize efforts, congratulate people, validate people as much as possible. Like, wow, that must have taken a lot of effort. Or like, wow, not everyone could do this. Like, you have a really great specific skill. Like, validate people as much as possible if you're trying to actually create a good connection with them. And number 5, fixing small errors in their stories. So, for instance, I'm talking about what I did on Tuesday and you jump in and say, oh no, it wasn't Tuesday, it was Wednesday. These irrelevant remarks or corrections just makes people dislike you. It shows that you value accuracy, what's accurate and what's real and perfect, over connection. And it makes the other person feel embarrassed even if you're technically right. If it's not central to the story, let it go. Preserve connection over correctness. And these habits often come from wanting to be helpful or funny. They come from a good intention usually, but they backfire and they end up eroding the connection and pushing people away. If you want people to connect to you, focus less on being right and focus more on making people feel respected, valued, and appreciated.